Hard liner toward short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
So striding in, number 13, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Turned on down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the one. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Cblackmon stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going.
Into the box, Cblackmon. He singled his last time up.
Cblackmon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belted high and deep into right center. Castillo looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to... Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that.
Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Cblackmon will stand in right on the heels of a 4 for 5 ball game a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Holt has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Cblackmon is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Buchholz has his target. First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Cblackmon will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cblackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the one run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cblackmon will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
In there, a base hit. Settling in now, Cblackmon. He reached on a single in his first try.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. Ready to take his hacks again, Cblackmon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't too sharp his last time out. He's not fooling.
Cblackmon will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Pulled toward right center field. Holt moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man. Cblackmon is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. This is pulled into right. Holt is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game. Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this four-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Cblackmon is our subject. And guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games coming into this one.
Yeah, Matty, he's definitely...
Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Cblackmon will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. The relay throw, and he is in there. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Cblackmon is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Kennedy's ready. First pitch on its way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Cblackmon comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Cblackmon will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that fourth and final leg next time through the order.
Cblackmon is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our Topps player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Chandler Blackmon is our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Chandler Blackmon will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to... Chandler Blackmon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Blackmon.
Shot towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Chandler Blackmon will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. Burley gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Chandler Blackmon digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Blackmon.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Cecil's ready. Here's the 0-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Edwin Encarnacion. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Centre, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and
Chandler Blackmon strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Lifted into center field. Pillar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Chandler Blackmon is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.